Good evening, everyone. Long time no see. It feels like it's been forever, and it has actually been a month since I've been on live, and I'm so sorry. Let me see, and everything is a little bit strange around here a little bit. Hey, Miss Judy, how are you? And so getting everything back on track, and oh my gosh, y'all, it has been crazy for a month. A month ago, I did my open house and went live before that, and then I got sick, and then with the holidays, with Christmas and New Year's, and kind of kept having a little cold hanging on around that or two, and so, and not making excuses, but there's been a lot of sickness. And Monday night I was planning on going live, and I've got some weird little bug that kicked in Monday night. And so like and share, please. Let me go on here, and I'm so happy to be back. I feel like I'm starting all over again. This is crazy. For those that are just coming on, if you're watching the live or if you're watching the replay, hey, tell me hi, give me a thumbs up, our hearts. It's wonderful. I have missed y'all, and sharing so much information is coming out with Pink Zebra, and I'm excited to share. Plus, I want to share some different things too. Want to kind of start doing this as some personal stuff also. Not personal, but as just information and goal setting and Happy New Year's resolutions or goals. And so I put on earlier that one of my posts was, I forget what it was. It wasn't set goals, it was create habits. And I think that's what it said. And now I'm going to go back here and look to see, because, don't make resolutions, create habits. So I asked the question, so what habits do you want to create for 2018? What habits do you want to do differently in 2018 that you maybe didn't do in 17? So put those down in the comments. Excited to see what everybody's working on, because I'm doing several different things. Even though I probably should always say I'm going to get healthy and I'm going to exercise, that has never been one of my resolutions, habits, nothing, it's kind of been in the back of my head to do that. And so maybe it just happens a little bit, but I know that's a really hard thing to do. So I guess maybe that's why I don't do those. So, but listen, y'all, the first thing I have done is, so I want you to, if you're watching live or if you're watching in the replay, tell me what habits or a habit that you want to work on for yourself for this year. And I'm going to tell you what my habit is, because I've got a couple. And first habit is just, I want to say it's because it's not a habit. I picked out 2 words for my words for this year. And the first one is faithfulness, and that's for me personally. And then want to build my relationship with Christ stronger. So just build my faithfulness, and being faithful to everything. Being, just being in with my family, with my husband, with the kids, just being there for them and being in it. The other thing, my second word is more for my business and being consistent. And so I want to be more consistent with Facebook Lives, with posts, with information getting out to y'all, not just about Pink Zebra. I want to be there for y'all. I'm trying to do something a little bit different this year because how many of you are, I'm just sharing it on my personal page. So share this with your friends. Tag your friends in the comments if you know somebody who may be interested in joining us tonight. Hey, Miss Judy, I'm sorry, I saw you earlier and I'm just trying to get everything together here. And, I'm really bad. I didn't do an outline for tonight because I really want to share from my heart with y'all. And so okay, so, hey Yolanda, how are you? Thanks for joining me tonight. I've asked a couple questions. First of all, like and share with your friends. I'm going to do things a little bit different tonight because I've not been on for so long, and so I want to kind of catch everybody up and see what everybody else is doing too. But I asked not what your New Year's resolution was, but what habit do you want to work on for 2018? So I posted that earlier to see what your habit is. And then, let me go up here and I'm just going to pin that in here. And of course, I cannot type and talk at the same time. So, and why is it? It did this to me earlier, and I don't know why, because I can't find where. I might have to do it on my phone. And so, sorry y'all, don't mean to be doing that. I want to be talking to y'all and say, hey Deborah, you made it, girl. I'm so excited. You always miss my nights when I'm live. And Deborah, I haven't been on for a month and I feel like I am so far behind and so out of it. But, so like and share everybody and share with me what habit you want to work on for 2018. Put it in the comments and give me thumbs ups. Give me some hearts. I can't do the heart thing. Yeah. Ooh, that's not a heart. There we go. Oh, I can't. Is that a heart? There you go. Y'all don't laugh at me. And so, give me hearts. Share with your friends. If you want to tag some folks, go right ahead. Love to have you on. And so I am going to get into Pink Zebra. So let me share a little bit. I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth to kind of do everything a little bit tonight, because there's so much that I want to share with y'all. If you've never been on and you're not familiar with what I'm doing, I started a business about 9 months ago actually, called Pink Zebra. I'm an independent consultant. I have been promoted to executive consultant in September and thoroughly am loving it. It has been, didn't know I had some empty space time in my life, and it has filled that, and so it's been wonderful. But I will promise you this: if If you like what you see, I'm here to help you. And Pink Zebra is a home fragrance line that is soy wax melts and a pet safe, kids safe product that also is a water clear oil-based solution that's a soak to fragrance your home, add decor to your home, to your car. I call it, this is kind of a neat thing that I've heard in the last month or two, was to give your home a fragrance makeover. So, but that's what my business is. I will promise you, though, I will do my best to keep my business of Pink Zebra on my business page. I will share a little bit on my personal page, but I really want to keep my business off of that because I like my business being on my business page. And I also have a VIP page that if you want even more information and more details, things like that. And so thanks for who's sharing, because I just got a new like. I love that. Thank y'all. And this is wonderful. So, okay. Shared with you and want y'all to share what your habit is for 2018. I've got a couple different habits. One is, you're going to laugh, but I did a planner last year. Yes, this looks huge compared to the little paper thin planners. Or calendars, you know, whatever. And so, thanks, Yolanda. Appreciate you sharing, dear. And listen, if I miss a comment or a question along the way, I will come back and answer it later when I get done and go back and watch it. And so ask any questions that you want. I'll try to answer them along the way. But wanted to share a couple things. And I'm going to do maybe some videos on this separately. But I did a planner last year. I don't get into all, I've got the stickers, but I don't do a lot of the stickers, and just, you know, kind of writing and checking in things and information and stuff. But I'm really trying to stay on task with keeping track of my business separately. So I've got a business one, and then I have my personal one. And in my personal one, I'm also keeping track of cleaning the house, you know, things that need to be done regularly, things like that. But more importantly, I am doing a Bible reading, or Bible reading verses, not necessarily reading the whole Bible in a year or anything like that. But on Pinterest, there are several good suggestions and layouts of the whole month of January. So I use, on the daily stuff, I write my scripture up here on the top, and then on the bottom, it will ask, like, for that day, you know, what are you focusing on? What are you looking for inward? I'm looking inward on different things. Daily gratitude, things like that. So it really gets me thinking, along with keeping track of our personal finances and keeping track of business contacts and follow-ups are all in this one. So that's another thing. So if y'all are interested in following me and knowing some more information on planners, you know, shoot me a message, and I'm going to do some more videos on it because they're really fun to kind of go through. And oh my gosh, there's tons of YouTube videos and Pinterest and things like that. Sorry, too busy talking. But okay, so I haven't seen anybody tell me what they are. What is your habit that you're working on? Also, I've picked out, here's another question for y'all that you can answer. Because then I know some of you may not be watching or listening to me, you're just watching. But I have picked out 2 words for me to focus on for this year. One is faithfulness, The other one is consistent. Undiscipline yourself for your financially. Deborah, awesome. You know, Deborah, you're going to laugh at me because I actually have 3 planners. Yeah. But this one personally has, it's really, really cool. It has got, let me, because I haven't written down in all of them. But it's got, you may like this, girl. It has got my bill pay list. Then it's got, and like when things are due, so for me to keep track of. It's got, okay, that's the bill pay list. Then it's got an expense tracker. And then it's got, whoops, a budget review. So every month you can look and kind of give yourself an overview of it. Hey, Jackie, how are you doing? And then it has a month of at a glance of all your expenses that you had come through. And it gives, you can put in your total amount and what you've done, everything. And so I'm really excited. Did not use that last year. I'm excited to use it this year. And already this week of keeping track of what I've spent. Yeah, Yolanda, yes. That's what I was just going to say, is spending that unnecessary money. And I know Deborah knows this. I have a hang up for Mountain Dew. And I did really, really well last year. At the beginning of the year, I went off of Mountain Dew, cold turkey, did not have a Mountain Dew for like 6 months. And I don't know what happened. The truck fell out, I don't know. The bottom fell out. I gave in. It was like, oh, I'll have one, and then let up, So I have no more than one a day. So, which isn't bad, but it still isn't good. So, but every time you stop at Dollar General, because I'm not going and buying a case. Yeah, exactly. I don't go and buy a case because I like them better in the bottles, and they're better cold in the bottles. And it's really sad when you know which store has the coldest cooler that has the coldest Mountain Dew in. That's really sad. And so it was like, they're like $2 a bottle. Well, okay, so I've cut back on that. What I've done now is buy the 6 packs of the 16 ounce skinny bottles. And so, oh, okay, Jackie, you start the planners. Listen, girl, I am planner addiction, and I am going to do some more videos just on planners also. But I have gotten all mine at Michael's. And they do have them right now, 50% off. I started off with this one last year. Okay, let me explain a little bit about this, because I know I'm not even doing pink zebra stuff, but that's okay. But I wanted to share with y'all what I'm doing, and hopefully will help y'all, because that's what I want to do, just help y'all out with the whatever. This is called a happy planner, and everything, I don't know if you can see it, I know, but you can take out, hold on. Like, you can take off the covers, you can take off the pages, and I always get a 12-month undated one. Now, okay, you can see, okay, I'm going to show y'all. Okay, these two are the same size, but if you can see here, they got 2 different size rings. Okay, this is the way it normally comes. This one. Okay, this is actually an 18-month one. that I got, but I got it because I love the cover. Okay? And it's all faith-based. And there's scripture on every page. So I'm not sure actually how I'm going to use this one. But the one that had the budget planner in it is, they have an extension packet that is just the budget expander. And I hope and pray the cat does not knock down my camera, because she just jumped on top of the table. And so you can organize it yourself. I will be happy to help y'all out. I am not a, what I want to say, a professional or I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert on the planners, but I have really fallen in love with how they work, and you can use it any way that you want to. Now, you can make this like a whole scrapbooking thing and stickers and washi tape and everything like that. I'm not into all that. I mean, I've still got a whole slew of stickers here on the back. But the budget part is really cool and great to get into. Hey, Freddie, thanks for joining. We are talking a little bit about everything tonight. Talking about planners, because trying to get our lives on straight for 2018. Talked about asking y'all what habits that you want to work on for 2018. And my 2 words that I'm focusing on for 2018 are faithfulness and consistent. And so, but now I'm ready to share with y'all about Pink Zebra. And so I'm so excited to have y'all on, because Pink Zebra is fairly new. It's only a 6-year-old company. It's a home fragrance line that is soy wax melts is our main line, or our main product. It's called Sprinkles. And I'm going to share with you what they look like. And y'all, I am like so sorry, because I was doing so good before, really until Thanksgiving. I had been on was doing lives twice a week, being real consistent with everything. And that's why my word for 2018 is consistency, because I am not going to do that again, because I feel like I am starting all over. And so, can y'all see those? They look like little Dippin' Dots. And that is our soy wax melts that you heat up in a warmer. Now, it can be a warmer that you already have. It can be one of ours. Great, thanks for the hearts. I love the hearts, and I love when you share, because that's awesome. And that helps me out to get my business known to people. And so if you know anybody that might be interested in something like this, not to get into the business, if they do, that's wonderful too. I'd love to have more team members. Yes, they do look yummy. And Freddie, you'll laugh at this one. They are edible. They are edible, but they don't taste very good. And the only reason I know that is because Zach had some college friends that thought it would be fun to taste them. And yeah, they don't taste very good. So, but that's a super point, because they're soy, they are edible. So if your cat gets a hold of them, if your dog gets a hold of them, if your kids get a hold of them, or if your mom or your grandma or your grandpa, anybody gets a hold of them, they're fine. I've got one customer that she sets them out in a little dish that kind of looks like little candies sitting out, and she sets them out on her bookcases and whatever throughout her house. Well, she noticed that her one granddaughter would keep going over and going and grabbing some and starting to take little bites, because she thought they were candy. Well, she soon found out that they didn't taste very good and realized that they weren't candy. So, which is kind of funny, you know. But, so all you do is, if you have your own warmer, this is a tablespoon, or the other size that we offer our sprinkles in is a jar. This is the carton. And hey, Sean, how are y'all doing? Y'all got some snow up there, I betcha. Hey, I think Jenny wanted, she was wanting to get another simmering pot before Christmas. And I don't know if I don't think she ever got one ordered. So if she is still interested, have her message me, or you can message me too, and we'll get her hooked up to get that. But our sprinkles come in 2 different sizes. Comes in the jar, 3.75 ounce, or in the 16 ounce carton. And all you do is, if you have the jar, you just measure it by a capful. And I call them my little, they look like little wax Dippin' Dots that smell amazing. Dippin' Dots taste good. These little Dippin' Dots smell wonderful. And so I wish I had smell-o-vision for y'all. If you are interested in any scents, let me know. I'll get samples to you. We have a really cool program that's called Club Pink. And we get one new scent a month. And I get it like the 15th. Like I got January's scent in December 15th. And I'll get February's scent like probably next week. It's probably already been shipped out to me. So I'm so excited. And it's only good for that month. So if you see a scent when I'm doing a Club Pink special and promoting it, you know, you want to get it ordered, because you can only get it in the jars for that month. And so, you know, the jars are $9 and the cartons are $28. So you buy 3 of these, or you buy 4 of these. That's what is in here. There's 4 jars in the carton, but it's like buy 3 and get 1 free. So that's a great deal. If you find a scent that you absolutely love. Now, this is the coolest thing about Pink Zebra, and this is what I loved about it, and felt only because it's soy and helping the farmers, everything. That was my number one thing. But is you can mix and blend them. So if you get a scent that maybe you really like, but it's like, you're kind of getting tired of it or something, you can add another scent to it. And so I'm getting a notification up here. Sorry, y'all. And so you can mix and blend your scents, which is amazing. And so let me show you, just so you can see. Can you see all the different colors in there? That was a bunch of scents that I had left over from the spring catalog, like in August. And I call this one Fruit Punch, and just mixed up all different kinds. And they smell wonderful, and it changes the scent completely different than what you started with. One that's really good, like right now, there's Cinnamon Spice. That is a really good, strong cinnamon smell. But you can always add like Winter Woods to it right now and kind of tone it down, or French Vanilla to kind of change it up a little bit. And so there's a bunch of different things. We've got Aspen Pine, you know, there's a bunch of different scents. Go on my Facebook page, and there's a link to the catalog pinned up at the top that you can see all the different items that we have and different things. But let me tell you first what the January scent is that I was just showing you. That's this pretty green. It's like a seafoam green color. It's called Misty Jade, and it is light and fresh notes of green jasmine and ozonic musk. So it smells, to me, it smells like a spa. And it smells really, really yummy. So I've got Misty Jade available, and I've got it here So if you're local and you want a jar of that, I can make you up a jar. That's the other really neat thing is I have jars just like this that are empty, and I can mix and blend and make up your own unique scent for you to have personally. Okay? So, this is butter tarts. I've got that. I've got several on hand. If you're local and you want to know what I have, I'll maybe post that tomorrow of what my inventory is that I've got on hand. And my cat is knocking things over. Hey Tasha, thanks for joining, honey. And I do have, let me show you, I've got probably about 2 jars of Fizzy Pop left. Sorry if that covered up my voice there. December scent was Fizzy Pop. And it is a fizzy cherry pop with bursts of pomegranate, sugar crystals, and sparkling orange. And if you're not familiar, Tasha, I don't know if you've been on before, but Pink Zebra is soy wax melts that you can put in a warmer and melt. We also have a liquid form of our scents that our sprinkles come in about almost 60 different scents, but our soaks, which is our water clear formula that you can spray, this is really cool because this you can spray your car, you can spray your pets, you can spray your curtains, and just a minute here, guys. Sorry about that. The cat is knocking things over and I didn't want him to break anything. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, so I'm back. You can spray your curtains, your carpet, your air filter in the house for it to set through the house. It is amazing. These are our soaks. They come in about 25 cents. The soaks are $13, Deborah. And what's really cool about these is it comes with the spray, and it also comes with another top that is a dripper top that you can drip onto. I'm going to show you right here on this little guy. This is our woolly elk. And if I had the dripper on here, I could just do a couple drips on his back, and that's going to set for a long time. This is 3.7 ounces. It's going to last you a long time. Now, we also have little hang-its for the car that you can put the soaks on. You can, I don't know if y'all can see back, let's see, this way. See the little yellow emoji hanging up there? Whoops, there he is. Okay. And then there is a basketball and a football, and those are little hang-its that are fabric that you can put a couple drops on there and hang in your car. We have these really cute little zebras that, because our mascot is Paisley, a zebra, that are just like the little Christmas trees, that air fresheners that you hang in the car. You can put a couple soaks on that. The other cool thing is our soaks are even blendable. Yes. So if you find 2 soaks that you like, you can mix and blend the soaks as well. Now, this to me is the best deal ever. These are our Naked Reeds and a reed diffuser. Hey Jenny, how are you, honey? These are $7. Your soaks are $13. It's a great deal because my thoughts on this, the best way that you can get the most use out of this is you put half the bottle into here. Now, let me share with you what you do. This is so cool. And I'm getting a text from my son. Okay. you can do kind of two things. I'm going to take this off here. I would pour half the bottle in here. Put the reeds back in. Put the sleeve on. Okay, as you notice, this whole top is not getting covered with the oil. Okay, you put the sleeve on. It clicks down in. This is a plastic bottle that is the same size as this one. No, kitty. No, kitty. You don't need to be on TV. This cat literally never bothers me until I go on live and nobody else is here. So then you put the lid over the top. You screw it on. Your soaks are down here. You shake it up. This all gets covered with your soaks. And you've got scent for 3 to 5 months in here, which is amazing. I love it. Then you still have a half a bottle of this left. Put the sprayer on. You can use it as a room spray. Okay, but now y'all ready for this one? How many of you have heard of Poo-Pourri? Tell me yes in the comments if you've heard of Poo-Pourri. And you know what Poo-Pourri is. And yes, I'm saying poo, P-O-O, instead of potpourri. So it's Poo-Pourri. Okay, I'm seeing thumbs up, but tell me yes, so I know for sure that in the comments. Type yes. So, hey, Deborah, okay. Deborah, you're going to laugh at this. Janny, you're going to laugh at this. Y'all are going to laugh at it. You take this with the spray bottle. Because it's oils, it's not going to mix with the water in your toilet. Use it the same way as you do Poo-Pourri. Do a couple sprays in the bowl before you go. Use it. And it's the same thing as Poo-Pourri. So you are using it. So you could have the reed diffuser, this for 13, okay? This for 7. Put this in your bathroom on the counter. Use this to spray the room or whatever. Hey, Monica, thanks for joining, honey. Glad to have you. And then you've got this to spray the room. Use it as Poo-Pourri. Spray the toilet. Whatever. So, yes, it is oil. So, but it is fabric safe. You can even use it as, I wouldn't use it as a body spray, but you could kind of spray it in the air and walk into it. You know, I don't know. Depends on how, because my hands are a little bit oily from the outside of the bottle and stuff. So, but I mean, it's okay. Because right now my hands are like extremely dry. So it actually feels really good and stuff. So any questions, y'all? I am so excited to share with you. I feel like I have been gone forever and coming back and sharing the new year with y'all and telling you what's all going on. And I just want to see if y'all have any questions right now. And then I'm going to give you some updates on what's going on with Pink Zebra. And so, any questions? I know, Monica, you've seen it a little bit of what Pink Zebra is and the sprinkles. This is our new set for January that's only available in January. This is called Misty Jade. Deborah, you're interested in the spray? All right, sweetheart. What, let me know what scent you might be interested in. You know what? Let me look real quick here. Okay. Let me tell you what soaks I've got. Okay. It comes in Air Care, Amber Vanilla, and the Air Care is like a neutralizer Febreze that's got a little bit of a scent to it, but it is not like an obnoxious, strong smell. Aspen Pine, Beach Breeze, Black Icicles, which is very similar to Black Ice, Citrus and Sage, Cranberry Chutney, Fresh Linen, Fresh Sweet Strawberry, Green Tea and Lemongrass, Limoncello, Martini Sparkle, Meditation, Raindrops, Relax, Rustling Leaves, Sparkling Sangria, Stonewashed Denim, Stress Relief, Sweet Pea and Lily, Tropical Rainforest, Vanilla Tobacco, Vine Ripe Raspberries, Warm Apple Pie, or Winter Woods. And I'll share that with you, Deborah, in a message so that you can see it too, honey. And so, but what is so cool, okay, I've got a couple different promotional things kind of going on right now, and which I'm so excited about. One thing is, if you are interested in having a party, it can be online. It can be just like this, that I sit here and you're at your home and all your friends are at their homes and I demonstrate all the products, and the only thing they can't do is smell. But what I do is I send you a catalog and samples of several different scents. And if you're local, I'll give you a whole sampler that you can take around and share with your friends and collect orders. And then we do a live. And so just have a presentation that way and collect orders. But if you have a $250 show, you get extra products. And so they're doing that only for January. And it can be online. It can be the tropical, you want something tropical. Tropical Rainforest, that's a good one. The Beach Breeze you might like too. Hey Jaden, how are you, honey? And I've got samples of it all, Deborah, that you can smell. And so you can decide then. But I do have, I think I've got Air Care, and I think I have Fresh Linen on hand. Not positive on that, but I think I do have those two even on hand. But, so you can do a presentation online. You can collect orders on the go type thing. I can come to your house and set up and bring everything in if you're local. I can do it that way. So that's one thing that we've got going on. Tasha, you want the Beach Breeze in the spray, or do you want it in the sprinkles? And I do have several jars of sprinkle on hand. Also, that I'm going to be doing some inventory sales and stuff here in January too, to see what I can get rid of. Not get rid of, just to sell. Because that brings me up to why I need to get rid of them and kind of clean house with them. Tasha, you want the spray? Okay. And that's, you said Beach Breeze. Okay. Okay. February 1st. Well, I'm sorry. Next week, January 15th, they will start, Pink Zebra will announce what is going to be discontinued for our spring catalog. And things will start to possibly go on sale. I'm not sure exactly. I've been through one catalog change, and it wasn't a huge, maybe 10%, I think, discount to start with. And they'll run certain ones that are on sale that they're going out. So if you are liking any of the winter scents, this is my guess. I don't know because they haven't told us a thing. I won't know until the 15th as well when they announce the list out. I might know on the night of the 14th. Because it will happen at midnight. Either the midnight of the 15th or midnight of the 14th, when they'll change it out, is I would guess the aspen pine, cranberry chutney, the what's the other one? Winter Woods. There's a cranberry chutney. What is there other? There's like another wintry one that I can't think of. I'm trying to think of what it's and I'm going to double check with on the soaps of what is available, because there may be some that have already gone out, but I'll double check and let Deborah and Tasha let y'all know about that. And you can comment on here if there's anything else that you've got a question about. But saying that, we were getting new catalogs coming out February 1st. I am going to a rally on the 27th in Birmingham, and so I will get a catalog. I get one catalog, and we'll see what all the new products are. And so I can't order a catalog until that night, and can't order new product until the February 1st, but I can start telling y'all what it's all about. So I'm so excited that I'm going to go to that and find out what is happening and everything, and hearing lots of new things. I don't know for sure what all is going to be happening. I do know they're changing up our fundraiser program that we've got. I did read that. So our fundraiser program is changing. I don't know exactly what sprinkles are going to say and what sprinkles are going to go, but I'm really excited to find out, because it's going to be exciting. Because when we switched into the Christmas one, it was so much fun because of all the new ones that we came out with. But this one, y'all, is called Butter Tarts. This one came out for the fall. Because we went into Canada in October, Butter Tarts is a kind of a croissant type roll that they have in Canada. And so that's why this one came out. But we have got, y'all, I've got so much stuff here, and I may go live tomorrow night with my inventory, because we also had a special right before Christmas that was 12 days of Christmas. And they were 12 jars like this, that were $6 a jar to get, with all unique scents in them. And so they're wonderful, great ways, to, and do them. And I'm looking to see what I've got in the soaks here. I do have fresh linen, and I've got meditation. Oh, I didn't tell y'all this. This is the other thing that's really cool about the soaks. We have unscented lotion. You add 3 or 4 drops. I would start with 2. Shake it up. If it's not strong enough, add a couple more. So if it's a scent that you really like and you want to put it on your skin, this lotion is really good and really nourishing to your skin and moisturizes. So that's wonderful too. So that's another way to use the soaps. There's so many different uses for the soaps. It's like crazy. Sprinkles the same way. I didn't tell y'all. You can put the sprinkles in your cat litter box because they're pet friendly. So you can sprinkle them into your cat litter box. So, hey, and y'all, I know I have been talking way too much, but I'm so excited to share everything with you. But like and share, y'all have been doing great. I'm so excited. And if you know somebody that would be interested in joining the business, liking my page, liking the product, and you're just like, somebody who's like crazy about candles, this is the best alternative to candles because you don't have that open flame. You can see I've got one of our simmering pots on back here. It's been on the whole time. And this is what's really cool. I haven't even gotten into this. This is one of our shades. It's a decor item that goes right over the simmering light. This is our simmering light. And I'm going to turn it off so you can see. And I'm going to bring it up here. Okay. This is our simmering light. There's 3 parts to it. 3 pieces. This is the dish that the sprinkles go into to melt. That's where you put that cap full in. This is the liner. It's just a cylinder here. That's glass. And then you have your base, which either comes in antique white or black. You get the light bulb. Works with a little toggle switch. And I don't leave mine on all the time, but there's several ladies I know, the consultants, that they say, you know, they leave them on 24/7. Now, I've had this on for probably about an hour. This is warm, not hot at all. Now, the light bulb's going to be hot, yes, you know. But the other cool thing, because I'm going to sit this back down so I don't spill the wax all over, because I have done that before. Okay. Because of this being soy base, and this is warm, it's been on for like because I've been on almost an hour. It's probably been plugged in probably 2 hours. I can stick my finger right straight in there. It's warm to the touch, but it's not burning my finger. And y'all can kind of, whoops, see the little wax there, little bubble? And so I can just peel that right off my finger. And then because it's got some essential oils in it, I just rub it all together and feels good on the hands. And so then, but what I love about, because of our simmering lights and our simmering pots, I don't have a simmering pot out here, but it's a little dish that sits on the hot plate that you put the sprinkles into and melts. And so that's our 2 ways. Our simmering light is $28 and our simmering pot is also $28. I like these because the simmering light gives a nice little night light, you know, glow to it, whatever. Now, we do have, I'm going to show you, that's going to get bright here in a second, is we also have white. We've got several different colors. But see how much brighter that white one kind of makes it. This is our candlelight one. It's kind of a tannish color. But this is what I love about it, is this is one of our Aztec shades. I don't know if this is still available or not, and I'm sorry if it isn't that I'm showing, but I think it is. So you can put that on, and it kind of just changes it up and gives it a whole different look. And this is my favorite. I hope he stays in. This is Winston, our bulldog. He's got a hole in his back end. And there's a little spot there for the cord. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I'm going to put him right over the top. And he goes right over there. And the cord comes out the side. And you can't hardly even see the glow, but you can behind it. And him sitting on the shelf and looks so adorable. Just wonderful. So instead of on the holidays when you got to change out the whole thing, your whole warmer and everything, this, all you're doing is putting away just the shade, and you add something more into, you know, can add, change it up. Matter of fact, that's what the cat was knocking over, was one of the Christmas ones. Is the snowflake one that I had. Now I had it sitting down over there, and so all I had to do was just take this off and could put the bulldog on it. And I have a hard time calling him Winston because I want to call him Bully, because he does look like Bully. And so I'll even be nice and say he even looks like Uga, looks like the Georgia Bulldog. And so this is where I've got to be careful because this is what I waxed the last time. It's taking him off of there. And so, but then I can just put the railroad light right back on there and change it out. And that's all it is changing your decor. So it's a wonderful way to do it. Anybody got any questions? I have had several coming on and watching tonight. I'm so excited. I will try to, if you have not liked my page, make sure you like, make sure you hit follow, and also there's a little spot up there at the top. Want to tell you exactly where it's at. When you hit like, I want to say it is notifications. Make sure that you hit the notifications to be updated. And I don't post 24/7, y'all. I may post 3 times a day, maybe twice a day. But if you want to get notified when I'm going to be live, that's what you want to do. So you know when I'm coming on. I'm going to do my best to have regular days. I don't know what those are going to be yet. But I was planning on doing it Monday night. Got a little sick again. Couldn't do it last night. And I was like, I am doing it no matter what Wednesday night. Because I miss y'all. I wanted to share. And so, y'all, I'm so excited to share with you the planner stuff, what my goals are for the year. Let me know if y'all want some more information on the planners. I'll be happy to help you through that. Message me if you've got any questions about Pink Zebra. Let me know. If you want me to pray for you, I will pray for you. Because that's, I love being on here and sharing with y'all. And just a minute, y'all. Excuse me for a second. Come here, kitty. Come on. Sorry about that. There's 2 doors out of this room, and the cat could only go to one door that I had closed. The other one is completely open. There's not a door on it. Silly cat. So, what are y'all doing? Let me know. What are y'all doing tonight besides watching me? I'm so excited. I don't know. I don't think Monica's still. Is Monica still on? Yeah, Monica. Any questions, sweetheart? I know I've been on a while. I try like to only stay on for about an hour. I know sometimes that's kind of long, but that way you can come back and watch the replay. You can fast forward it through stuff. Let me know. I know, sweetheart, that's about ready to call it a night. I understand. How's the school year going, Deborah? I have not. You need to get yourself some sprinkles, or Monica. I know. But you don't have any questions either, sweetheart? What's one of your favorite scents, Monica? Deborah, thanks for joining me tonight, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Sure miss hanging out with you. Boy, we haven't been together for a long time. We need to do a girls' night out. You like strawberry, Deborah or Monica? Good. You're still busy? Understand. Monica, you know what? I'm going to, hold on, y'all. Because I think those scents that I read to you, Deborah, I think were all wrong. I think maybe that was printed out last fall. But I am not going to tell y'all a story. But, okay, Monica, I wanted to make sure strawberry is still available. Yes, fresh sweet strawberry. I am sure that's going to stay year-round. It smells amazing. I just sent somebody a sample of that, and it's unreal. And okay, good, Deborah. I read the right sense to y'all. I was so worried that I read for you and Tasha. I read you the wrong sense. But if anybody wants to try anything, let me know. If you want to have a sample of something, let me know. I'll get it off to you. I've got a couple parties coming up. And anytime I do a party that's online, that's going to be a Facebook Live like this, it's open to anybody to come on. So I will be setting up those dates and putting them on so that anybody can join. Plus, I will do regular times. Y'all let me know if this was a good time to do it. I know usually I kind of hate doing it Wednesday nights because I know a lot of people are gone at church, different things. But I thought 8 o'clock to 8:30 might be a good time to hit y'all as you're coming home. Or you maybe don't even have church on Wednesday night. You may have it on Thursday night. But kind of let me know. Message me or comment below if this was a really good time, you know, to share. When I first started in April, I was doing Monday and Tuesday nights, and I liked that, but sometimes it would go and sometimes it wouldn't. But I know everybody's not going to hit every one, and I don't want you to. I want to be there when y'all want to, and you can come back. That's what I love, because if you're watching the replay, you can come back and watch the replay anytime. So let me know any thoughts, any questions. Just remember, though, that I've got the catalog pinned at the top of my page, that if you are looking at getting anything that's in this catalog, it's all going to go away. Your Bible study starts back next week, Deborah? Okay, honey. That's what I wondered. I thought maybe you normally are at Bible study on Wednesday night. And so I think like a Tuesday or Thursday night might be better to do my regular weekly kind of thing. But I might kind of play it by ear and go back and forth and see where everybody's at. But just remember, if you see anything in the catalog, you will want to get it soon. Because, and there's already a lot of things that I have been discontinued or sold out, like any of the holiday stuff. I think most of the holiday, like that Christmas shade that I showed you, this has been gone for a while. There's a couple others that have been gone. So there are, I don't think none of the scents are sold out yet. But anything of the decor items, the shades, and the simmer pots, I will get a list and post up of what is already discontinued to share with y'all, and so that you can know what's going on. Also, most of that stuff will be on my VIP page. And so if you want to also be involved, and it's not a page, it's a group. So I'm not adding people to it. If you want to be involved in that group, you can. I'll be happy to have you in there. You might get to know a little bit, some of the specials firsthand. And then I'll share it to this page and stuff. So y'all just have a wonderful, blessed evening. Enjoy your families. Have a wonderful night. If you want to know more about planners, let me know. And I may do some stuff. And so y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me. And you know what? Everybody just be blessed. That should be my other word. Because blessed is a really special word. to our family. That was something my mom said all the time, that she says I'm blessed. And so we have several things around the house that say blessed. And the post that I posted this morning, scripture that I posted, devotional, was about being blessed. And my dear friend Janelle said, oh, your mom would love that. And she would have. And so that's, so y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. And I'm glad I could be here to share with y'all tonight. And Pink Zebra, you know, Happy New Year, everything. And so we'll see y'all later. Thank you. Y'all take care.